what's going on, YouTubers? My name is Robert Serrano Jr. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am the natural born driller, the good boy gone bad. And if you don't like it, beat it, because no one wants to be defeated. I'm just saying. So welcome everyone to this WWE NXT review. The show from March 21st, 2018. Percy Watson, Mauro Gennaro, and Nigel McGuinness were on commentary. And this time they were not at Los Angeles. I meant to say Atlanta. This time they were not at Atlanta, Georgia. From the center stage arena, whatever it was called. They're back at Full Sail University, basically back in Orlando, Florida, doing their where NXT first started. And yeah, they're back on the what comes to Full Sail. The show was I guess you could say what comes to how the crowds made the show. It was horrible, to say the least. But let's get right. Let's just jump right into it. So the show opened up with Tommaso Ciampa. He comes out, he's trying to cut this promo, and this time, they're not in Atlanta, Georgia now. They're in Orlando, Florida, where they're basically back at home. And Tommaso Ciampa is getting the same reactions from the crowds, and they got all these emoji signs of Johnny Gargano, because their fans of Johnny Gargano and all that. Basically, it's their own Gargano section. So basically, Tommaso Ciampa tried to cut a promo until finally he decides to stop giving in to the fans of hearing the boos and everything. And he says basically, because you got the crowd chanting for Johnny Gargano, and they also kept chanting Johnny Wrestling and we want Johnny. And then that's what Tommaso Ciampa starts saying. He's not here. He's gone. Well, let me take this up by the way. So yeah, he finally starts talking now. He said he's gone. He's never coming back and all that. He leaves the ring. He takes a few, basically, takes a couple of signs from the crowds. When it comes to Johnny Gargano's sign. I guess he took about, if I could count how many he took, about 4. Basically, ripped them up. It was funny though, and also start turning up a little bit too as well. And it was some funny reactions from the crowds. From this old lady doing this to Ciampa. A girl who looked sad because her sign was ripped up. But then we get the some guy who give her his sign to her, even though it wasn't the big sign, but but it's still a sign of Gargano's emoji. And so finally he gets to one more sign. He takes it from the fan. And he's getting ready to rip and all that. But he didn't get a chance to, because all of a sudden the sign he took from was none other than Johnny Gargano in the crowd. So Johnny Gargano showed up, and he goes to attack Tommaso Ciampa, and the crowds went nuts when he came when they realized that it was Johnny Gargano. Even a fan that was right there next to Gargano didn't even realize that was Gargano until he like, oh, wait a minute, it's Gargano. It was awesome. So we got security's coming out to basically to take away Johnny Gargano, and they got him out of the ring. They got him into the crowd and out, and they basically took him out of the building. And Tommaso Ciampa was looking all upset, and because Johnny Gargano's not supposed to be there. He's supposed to be gone from NXT. Fired from the company. And basically he trespassed. And wow, well, the way to open up the show too, by the way. And that was the only time we saw this whole thing with Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. Now it's going to lead to something, which I'll get to more of that later. When we get to that one segment. I'll let you know when I get to it. Next we get to the commentary starts going to dumbass Troy Caruso, and I see myself, fuck. Like really, we gotta do listen to Troy Caruso, and this is not even Monday Night Raw. Fuck. But basically, she talks about the brackets of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, and then it comes to a term where she mentions Mustache Mountain, which is Tyler Bate and Trent Seven, where Tyler Bate is dealing with a knee injury that's going to take him out for 2 weeks. And unfortunately, when it comes to for Mustache Mountain being part of the Dusty Road Tag Team Classic, then pulled out of the tournament, which means they need new tag team partners to go up against Only Lorcan and Danny Burch. That was supposed to be the final round of the first round for the tournament. So sure enough, we get Roderick Strong. They show a video of Roderick Strong. Basically, I think it was a video posted from Twitter for Roderick Strong to send a message to Rui Rigo for Evan into the match of the Dusty Road Tag Team Classic, and for Roderick Strong that he will find a partner of his choosing. All Roderick Strong is need one favor is for Rui Rigo is to accept to please put him in the tournament, and he will find a partner. Sure enough, they show Rui Rigo with a tweet, and he agreed and he basically granted Roderick Strong's wishes to be a part of the tournament. All Roddy needs to do now is find a partner, and we'll get to that momentarily. Also, we get to the Undisputed Era. We got Adam Cole cutting a promo about how Roderick Strong is up being in the Dusty Road Tag Team Classic, because you got Undisputed Era, with Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, who are the NXT Tag Team Champions, and the winner of the Dusty Road Tag Team Classic tournament will face the Tag Team Champions at New Orleans. Take over New Orleans during WrestleMania weekend. So basically, Alan Cole comes promo and everything about Roderick Strong, that being in his tag team match, and then also you have Kyle O'Reilly talking about how Roderick Strong has got to find a partner, but that's the thing, there's no one's going to be his partner because he has no friends here and all that, all that jibber jabber. And then Bobby Fish talks about how at the end of the day it don't matter because they're going to go up against because whoever wins the tag team classic, the Dusty Road Tag Team Classic, that they're going to go up against one of the baddest tag teams on the planet, and that's Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, Red Dragon. So then also, we get Adam Cole talking about but basically said, but besides that, he wants to focus on wrestling against Kassius Ohno, and then Adam Cole says that he's so confident that he could beat Kassius Ohno on his own that he doesn't need the tag team champions there, basically O'Reilly and Fish. So basically, that ended up happening with Adam Cole facing Kassius Ohno later on in the main event. We'll get to that later. Now we get to Only Lorcan and Danny Burch in this in the final first round of the Dusty Road Tag Team Classic to move on to the semifinals. And we see Roderick Strong coming out, and all of a sudden his tag team partner has been revealed to be the WWE United Kingdom champion Pete Dunne. So they come out. So basically, Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne are tag team partners. Who knew? I mean, when it comes to Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne being in the program together, when it comes to having matches and having, confrontations at one another, and when it comes to helping out one, and also when it comes to helping out one another, who would have thought that you would be seeing Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong being a tag team? Now, did this deliver? Based on how so this match, folks, it was a fantastic tag team match. We were looking to one hell of a job when it comes to the strikes. It's basically some stiff strikes to Roderick Strong, by the way. Man, Danny Burch, my God, with those devastating headbutt to Pete Dunne at one point. And when it comes to Pete Dunne, he's always very good in the ring, and especially when it comes to Roderick Strong, when it comes to Roddy's strong style type of way that he delivers in the ring. Basically, we get some communications by both Roddy and Dunne in the match, and also the same thing goes with Lorcan and Burch. They also have a little miscommunication too, but at the end of the day, they end up being the two teams end up being working together at one another. And in the end, Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne ends up winning, with Roderick Strong going for the win over Lorcan with the heartache. And so we have Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong, one hell of a good tag team. Now, what is this going to lead to them becoming the future tag team champions for NXT? I don't know. It depends if they win the tournament. But there you go. That was the end of the first round tournament of the Dusty Road Tag Team Classic. That basically ends the end of that's basically it for those tournaments. Until now we get to the semifinals for basically obviously the tournament continues on, obviously. But yeah. So far, when it comes to the brackets, you got Sanity, which is Eric Young and Alexander Wolf versus Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong for next week. And I think also next week is also going to be it has to be next week probably because we're only 2 weeks away, or should I say 3 weeks away maybe, to WrestleMania when it comes to NXT's Takeover New Orleans event. So basically, I'm assuming next week is they're going to continue on with the second round tournament, which is the semifinals of the Dusty Road Tag Team Classic, with Authors of Pain versus Street Profits first, and then also you got Roger Strong and Pete Dunne versus Sanity. For the, I know next week is going to be Roger Strong and Pete Dunne versus Sanity, but I wasn't sure that next week is also going to be Street Profits and Authors of Pain. But in fact, let me go into it and while I move on. So next we get to a video package. Basically a video package showcasing basically showcasing Ricochet. Basically, yeah, they call him Ricochet. Now at first I thought they're just gonna call him Trevor Ricochet Man, or maybe just Trevor Man, by his real name. But no, they're actually going by his actual name from outside of the company, Ricochet. By the way, it wouldn't surprise me if WWE ends up owning the trademark name of Ricochet, when he goes in the main roster. But yeah, Ricochet. They showcase what of his wrestling. Obviously, him wrestling on NXT live events, and he's going to make his debut on NXT television pretty soon. And for those of you who never seen Ricochet before wrestle, be amazed, because Ricochet, he's close on that level of an AJ Styles. All right, next we get to Aaliyah versus Ember Moon in the non-title match. Basically, Aaliyah comes out, no reaction. I don't know what NXT, basically WWE. I don't get what WWE sees in Aaliyah. She gets no reactions. I'm not saying she's a bad wrestler. To me, she's okay. The problem is with Aaliyah, to me, is that she doesn't know how to sell. I've seen her matches before where she didn't sell, the physicality of the match before, and to me that to me is a huge letdown and a huge turnoff of Aaliyah's wrestling psychology. But anyway, so Ember Moon and Aaliyah's having this match and everything. For good 3 minutes, they just start battling. All of a sudden, because Shayna Baszler is showing up. And she joins along with Mauro Ranallo, Percy Watson, and Nigel McGuinness on commentary. And basically, Shayna Baszler makes herself at home. And how she does it, she gets both of her legs, basically she basically gets her legs up onto the broadcast table, make herself at home, feeling all comfortable and all that. And basically, she's talking on commentary and all that about going after Ember Moon for the NXT Women's Championship, and then also talk about running down people that got her away, and basically running roughshod and all that. So Ember Moon and Aaliyah is continuing having the match and everything. Ember Moon gets the better of Aaliyah, and by the way, again, when it comes to Aaliyah wrestling in the ring, no reaction from the crowds, no reaction whatsoever, because Aaliyah, I don't know what's going on, why she's having a hard time getting over. I don't know what WWE is. I don't know what WWE can do when it comes to Aaliyah getting over, but I'll tell you one thing, it's not working. They tried with Aaliyah for like a year or 2 now, and they still can't find a way to get this girl over. At this point, they might as well just let her go, because she's not working out whatsoever. And on top of that, she's always losing, and maybe that's the best role as of right now, is for her to just be a jobber. I don't know why I want to take this the wrong way and all that. She's like I said, she's not that bad. To me, I think she's just okay. and she's got a good look, by the way. She's got a good look. I'm not trying to say I'm not trying to say she's garbage and all that, but yeah, there's some work that needs to be done with Aliyah. What could it be? I don't know. Maybe have her get into more of her personality. What comes to her religion. Maybe that's the best way to help her get over. Because what they're doing with her right now is not working out whatsoever. She needs something to click with these audience, and she's lacking that. All right, let me see something here, folks, before I move on. Okay. Yeah, I guess not. All right, so yeah, never mind. I'm trying to find out about next week's what's going to happen for next week. It's not to me anything right now. Maybe, I mean, I could go back to the WWE Network to find out about this, but I don't want to do that either. Cause I'm already in the middle of doing this, so. But whatever. I'm assuming it's going next week though. The continuation of the semifinals. And if not, maybe they'll say the maybe they'll say the other semifinals from the next 2 weeks, and then maybe they're only gonna do the finals at the Industrial Tag Team Classic. For a takeover, because of what happened with Bobby Fish basically. But at the same time, I'm hearing reports it's gonna be Adam Cole taking his place. Though, it comes to filling in for Bobby Fish. Excuse me. So, anyways. But yeah, Ember Moon, she wins the match probably. She ends up beating Aliyah, which is rightfully so, because she's the NXT Women's Champion, and she doesn't need to be, she can't be losing. So then after that, after the Aliyah beat, after Ember Moon beat Aliyah, she and basically on top of the broadcast table, Ember Moon and Shane basically exchanging words to one another, and there you go. More build up between these two when it comes to take over New Orleans, and also one involves the NXT Women's Championship. All right, so next we get to a match that was supposed to be scheduled with Raul Mendoza. He comes out on stage and he's getting ready to have this match, but then also he got blindsided by the NXT champion Andrade Cien Almas, attacks Raul Mendoza, and he started flying off the stage onto the floor. It was funny the way it was done, but hold on a second. Okay. So yeah, so Andrade always looked pissed off by the way. He's got his business manager, Selena Vega. So Andrade always gets in the ring, and basically he looks pissed. He's upset. He cuts a promo in Spanish, obviously, talking about Aleister Black, about how he's being disrespectful last week, about what happened with Selena Vega and the whole thing with Cancer Ray being involved. Basically calling him out for being disrespectful and for not taking this seriously. So then all of a sudden, Andrade Cien Almas said this one word in English to Aleister Black, and that one and those English words, by calling Aleister Black a piece of shit. I'm like, whoa, right? But of course they bleeped out the word shit, but still they allow him to say the word shit on NXT. And I see myself, has that ever happened before? Has anyone ever cursed before on NXT when it comes to saying the word shit, bitch, ass? Well, I'm pretty sure they say ass, but they probably won't bleep that out. But I'm trying to think. Have they ever had anyone's ever cursed on NXT before when they had to bleep the word the language are out? I don't know. But it was interesting though. It was very interesting. So then Aleister Black, not Aleister Black, Andrade Cien Almas basically calls out Aleister Black next week to have a face-to-face and we'll see how that turns out. And yeah, so Vega was just there just to encourage him, the champion, addressing all this, and she didn't say anything. So, all right. Next we get to a video package, showcasing the Freak, Lars Sullivan. Basically what comes to his dominance and how he's a freak of nature and all that. And he's gonna make his return next week on NXT because he's been missing on NXT television for God knows how long, about 2 months, and now he's gonna show up. And what's his role gonna be? I don't know. Maybe a match. Who knows? Who knows what they'll do? But we'll see. It's been announced that Aleister Black will be making his his way to NXT next week, and he's gonna basically addressing Honest when it comes to the face-to-face situation between those two, and we'll see how that turns out. Then we get to William Regal. He makes an announcement that next week on NXT, he's gonna make an announcement that's gonna change the landscape of NXT, and I think it's gonna be on. Now, I could be wrong. I could be wrong, folks. It could be about Johnny Gargano's reinstatement to NXT, or it might be about that new NXT Championship title that everyone has been talking about online, the North American Championship. That could be the case, but again, I could be wrong, but we'll see. But basically, what Regal said, it will change the landscape of NXT. It's gotta be about the NXT North American Championship, basically having a secondary championship title in NXT, which is good. Because when it comes to wrestlers on NXT, they need a secondary championship title. Instead just going after the NXT Championship first. And also trying to find having a hard time finding a partner for the NXT Tag Team Championships. So yeah, I'm happy that actually, now I could be wrong. Again, I could be wrong, but I'm guessing this could be the announcement that Regal's going to make for next week. That's going to change the landscape for NXT forever. To have to basically introduce the secondary championship title for NXT, and it's a North American Championship. And I can't wait to see if that ends up happening. All right, main event time. Adam Cole, baby, versus Kassius Ohno. Before WWE, folks, Adam Cole, baby, and Kassius Ohno, who outside of WWE, he's known as Chris Hero. These guys had matches before, even when Chris Hero was in a good condition, in better shape. Kassius Ohno and Adam Cole had better matches before, and then and on NXT TV for this week, did this match deliver when it comes to these guys bringing it? They did. It was incredible, folks. Yeah, Adam Cole, you're favoring a knee injury, playing possum at one point because that favoring the knee injury or the ankle injury, whatever he was favoring. But it was good acting by Adam Cole. Baby. Basically, they're going with some stiff shots to. Excuse me. They're going for some stiff shots to each other, with kicks, forearms, punches. Holy shit, man! It was incredible. Like I said, it was nowhere near the level that they did outside of WWE when it comes to Ring of Honor and other indie promotions, but it was still good. Oh my god, it was amazing. In the end, Adam Cole gets the better of Kassius Ohno, hitting him with a lot of combination moves. Let's see how he did. Oh yeah, well, super kicks, obviously. About what 4 times he hit that 4. Basically Adam Cole give 4 super kicks to Kassius Ohno, and it was pretty good though the way it was done. Then goes for the how you call it, the suplex neckbreaker combination that Adam Cole always does when he meets his knee. Sometimes I keep forgetting the name of it. And then Adam Cole goes for the final shot, or they call it the last shot, where he basically had his knee pad down, going for the the Shine Wizard to the back of the head of Kassius Ohno and gets the 3 count in the win over at Kassius Ohno. So your winner is Adam Cole. Baby! I love what I do. I love to do that. Baby! I'm just saying. So yeah, there you go. And that was it. That was the main event. And yeah, like I said before, Adam Cole was so confident that he could beat Kassius Ohno that he didn't need the help of Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, and he was right. He kicked ass as he should, and By the way, Adam Cole, he looks like he's in better shape now. Look like he's been been in the gym now, which is good. Because he needs to get that type of build if he wants to get that type of push when he gets in the main roster. And there you go. That was NXT for you. And when it comes to Ricochet, now it's not yet to when he's going to debut. I'm assuming he's going to be debuting maybe after Takeover, maybe he will be part of Takeover. But basically but first we have to hear about Rigo's announcement first for next week to see how that turns out. Because who knows, maybe Ricochet will be added to. Basically, what I'm hearing about the rumors is going to be a battle royal to crown the first ever North American champion from NXT. And I heard a lot of rumors that there's going to be other guys in there too. So yeah, there you go. That was your NXT review. Tomorrow Wrestling for NXT from March 21st, 2018. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, 3 matches. No, sorry, 4 matches. And it would have been 5 if Andrade Cien Almas didn't attack Roman Mendoza. I'm just saying. But yeah, total amount of wrestling was 4 matches, which is whatever. It is what it is. So my overall story for the show, when it comes to NXT, basically when it comes to the build up for their biggest event for during WrestleMania weekend, Takeover New Orleans. My overall rating for the show will get an 8 out of 10. Amazing. I mean, well, I guess I'm not gonna overrate that much, but basically nothing annoyed me on this show. This show was it was pretty good. I'll just say that it was pretty good. So yeah, there you go. Before I go, let me just check his moveset again, because Adam Cole. See, I knew it is called The Last Shot. I think the commentators got it wrong. The Last Shot is supposed to be his vertical suplex lift into his opponent's driving onto Adam Cole's knee. Yeah, a vertical suplex lift and drop into a neck breaker, which is on Adam Cole's knee. What goes to the opponent's neck, at the back of the neck. Yeah, I was right. It was called The Last Shot. Yeah, Mauro Ronaldo or someone commentating saying that the Shine Wizard that Adam Cole did to Kassius Ohno was the Last Shot. And I said to myself, oh really? I thought it was just called Enziguri. I mean Shine Wizard. My apologies, Shine Wizard. So there you go. So yeah, there you go, folks. So I'm gonna wrap up from there. Thank you all for watching. And if this is your first time watching me, again, my name is Robert Serrano Jr. Robert Serrano Jr. Natural born driller. Good boy gone bad. Living a bad and dangerous life off the wall. And if you don't like it, beat it, because no one wants to be defeated. From the guy who is unnatural and born to be a driller. Please subscribe. And if you like this video, give it a like. If you dislike this video, give it a dislike. The choice is yours, and yours alone. So you all have a good night. Take care. Peace on the streets. Talk to you all soon. But for now, I'm out.